First up, Penske Media Corporation is taking Google to court. They're suing over those AI overviews that summarize news stories. Penske Media, the powerhouse behind Rolling Stone, Billboard, and Variety, claims Google is using their journalism without permission, and it's hitting their traffic and revenue hard. This is the first major U.S. publisher lawsuit of its kind, and it could change everything about how AI interacts with news content. And speaking of Google's AI overviews, another major player is making waves. Rolling Stone's parent company is also filing a lawsuit against Google. They're accusing the tech giant of using their valuable journalism to train AI summaries without proper consent. This legal battle highlights the growing tension between AI development and content creators, with publishers demanding fair compensation and control over their work. But it's not just about AI and news content. The very infrastructure of online search is changing. Google has eliminated the n=100 SERP parameter, a move that's sending shockwaves through the SEO world. This change forces SEO tools to make 10 times more requests to get the same amount of search result data, dramatically increasing operational costs for businesses that rely on in-depth search analysis. So we've got major media companies battling tech giants over AI and critical shifts in how search data is accessed. What does this mean for you? Stick around to find out. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Google Trends Hub, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat on the stories that matter most. Penske Media takes aim at Google's AI overviews in landmark lawsuit. This is huge. Penske Media Corporation, the media giant behind iconic publications like Rolling Stone, Billboard, and Variety, has officially filed a federal lawsuit against Google. The core of the dispute: Google's AI overviews, those summaries that pop up at the top of search results. Penske Media alleges that Google is leveraging their hard-earned journalism to train its AI models and generate these summaries without obtaining consent or providing adequate compensation. This legal action is particularly significant because it marks the first major U.S. publisher to take Google to court over its AI overviews. Publishers have been raising concerns for months, arguing that these summaries reduce the need for users to click through to the original articles, thereby slashing web traffic and impacting ad and subscription revenue. Penske Media claims that nearly a fifth of searches leading to their sites now display these AI overviews, a figure they expect to climb, leading to substantial drops in affiliate revenue. They're fighting to protect the future of digital media and preserve its integrity against what they see as an existential threat. Google, however, maintains that AI overviews enhance the user experience and actually drive traffic to a broader range of publishers. A spokesperson stated, "We will defend against these meritless claims." This clash underscores the broader industry debate about fair use, copyright, and the economic models supporting journalism in the age of artificial intelligence. But the fight for fair digital practices is far from over. Next, we're diving into how these AI advancements are directly impacting the tools we use every day. Rolling Stone publisher joins lawsuit against Google over AI summaries. Get ready for a deep dive into the ongoing battle between publishers and tech giants. Rolling Stone's parent company, Penske Media, has escalated its fight against Google by filing a significant lawsuit. This isn't just about one publication. It's a bold move by a major media player challenging the way Google utilizes journalistic content for its AI-driven features. The lawsuit, filed in federal court, centers on Google's AI overviews, which provide quick answers and summaries directly in search results. Penske Media argues that this practice effectively diminishes the value of their original reporting by offering snippets without direct permission or fair compensation. They contend that Google's AI is essentially trained on publisher content, a process that should involve negotiation or payment, especially given Google's dominant market share in search. Jay Penske, leading the charge, highlighted that declining search traffic has already led to a significant drop in affiliate revenue for their sites. The company faces a difficult choice: either limit Google's access to their content, which would cripple their online presence, or continue to provide the data that fuels the AI features threatening their business model. This legal challenge is part of a larger trend where publishers are pushing back against AI developers for unauthorized use of their work, with some AI companies like OpenAI already striking deals with major news outlets. While legal battles unfold over content usage, another critical change is reshaping the digital landscape. Stay tuned as we uncover how this next update affects the very tools you might be using right now. Penske Media Corporation sues Google over AI overviews, citing traffic and revenue loss. The digital media landscape is in upheaval as Penske Media Corporation, the publisher of prominent titles like Rolling Stone and The Hollywood Reporter, launches a legal offensive against Google. This lawsuit is a direct challenge to Google's AI overviews, which the company claims are actively harming its business by reducing user clicks to source articles. Penske Media argues that these AI-generated summaries, appearing at the top of search results, leave users with little incentive to visit the actual news websites. This directly impacts traffic and, consequently, revenue streams like affiliate links, which the company reports have seen a decline of over a third this year. The lawsuit highlights the difficult position publishers are in. They can either block Google from indexing their content, severely limiting their reach, or allow their work to be used by AI, potentially undermining their own business model. This situation is mirrored by other legal actions, such as Chegg's lawsuit against Google and European publishers' challenges, as well as broader concerns raised by the News/Media Alliance. Google's defense, as stated by spokesperson Jose Castaneda, is that AI overviews make search more helpful and discoverable. However, publishers like Penske Media counter that this comes at the direct expense of their revenue and the integrity of their content. The case is emblematic of the wider conflict between AI developers and content creators, with numerous lawsuits filed against AI companies for using copyrighted material without permission. Now, let's shift gears from content disputes to the fundamental mechanics of how we access information online. A significant change is impacting the tools that power the internet's search capabilities. Google's SERP parameter change spikes SEO tool costs by 10x. Attention all SEO professionals and digital marketers. Google has made a significant technical adjustment that's dramatically increasing operational costs. Effective September 14, 2025, Google has eliminated the n equals 100 SERP parameter, a change that fundamentally alters how search result data is accessed and processed. Previously, SEO tools and research platforms could retrieve 100 search results with a single API call. This was incredibly efficient for tasks like keyword research, competitor analysis, and large-scale SEO strategies. However, Google's decision now requires 10 separate requests to gather the same 100 results. Keyword Insights, an early adopter of this news, reported this change effectively multiplies the cost by 10 times, impacting their rankings module and forcing a review of their operational strategies. This move is seen by some, like SEO consultant Gagan Gatra, as Google's attempt to protect its search infrastructure from extensive scraping. Regardless of the motivation, the impact is clear. SEO software providers are facing a 10x increase in the cost of acquiring comprehensive search result data. This compounds existing cost pressures in the digital marketing space and could lead to significant shifts in pricing and service offerings from SEO tool providers. Smaller competitors may struggle to absorb these costs, potentially leading to market consolidation. From soaring costs for SEO tools to major legal battles over AI, the digital world is in constant flux. What's next for AI and publishers? We'll break it down after this. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Penske Media sue Google over AI overviews, impacting publishers like Rolling Stone. We also learned how Google's elimination of the n equals 100 SERP parameter is hiking up costs for SEO tools by a massive 10 times. It's a dynamic digital landscape out there. Loved this breakdown? Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more cutting-edge news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, follow us on all our social channels and drop a comment below telling us what you think about these game-changing updates.